Hello guys! Today we will learn about programming. But before that, let's take a look at the history of computers to learn about computer and computer programming, etc. For the first time, there was no computer but only a calculator for calculations. Abacus is one of the first machine humans were about to create for counting. Abacus is the first mechanical adding machine which is invented by Blaise Pascal in 1642. He designed the machine to add and subtract two numbers directly and to perform multiplication and division through repeated addition or subtraction. This first mechanical calculator has ever seen first sign of technophobia merging mathematicians fearing the loss of their job due to progress. A famous computer scientist, Gottfried Leibniz, inspired by Pascal, created his own calculating machine able to perform all four arithmetic operations. He was also the first one who built the concept of binary arithmetic, which led to all technology nowadays communicate. Binary arithmetic is essential part of all the digital computers. It is a key for binary subtraction, addition, multiplication and division. In 1800s, Babbage built a mathematical computer and so he is known as father of computer. Charles Babbage is a mathematician and in 1820 he started building a model of his first difference engine, a special purpose machine that linked adding and subtracting mechanism to one another to calculate the values of more complex mathematical functions. And this is his first design, the difference engine. It computes mathematical tables by the method of finite differences and print the results. From the inspiration from Babbage, American inventor Herman Hollerith designed an electromechanical machine, tabulating machine for punched cards to assist in summarizing information and later in accounting. Punched cards were widely used in data process industry. Many early digital computers used punched cards, often prepared using key punch machines as the primary medium for input of both computer programs and data. In 1937, Harvard in collaboration with IBM began working on Harvard Mark I calculating machine, a programmable calculator and an analytical engine. This machine was composed of nearly 100 miles of wire, 500 amount of wiring and 5 tons weight. The Mark I has 60 sets of 24 switches for manual data entry and could store 72 numbers, each 23 decimal digits long. It could do 3 additions or subtractions in a second. A multiplication took 6 seconds, a division took 15.3 seconds and a logarithm or a trigonometry function took over 1 minute. Beginning in 1937 and completing in 1942, the first digital computer is built by John Atanasov, who is a graduate student from Clifford Bury. Atanasov researched the use of slaved Monroe calculators and IBM tabulators for scientific problems with which control the Monroe using the output of an IBM. He invented an analog calculator for analyzing surface geometry. The computer was named ABC. Unlike previously built computers, ABC was purely digital. It used vacuum tubes and binary math and Boolean logic to solve up to 24 equations at a time. In 1943, Colossus was built in collaboration with Alan Turing to system-breaking German crypto codes. Colossus used vacuum tubes to perform Boolean and counting operations. Colossus is thus regarded as the world's first programmable electronic digital computer, although it was programmed by switches and plugs and not by a stored program. In 1946, electrical numerical integrator and computer ENIAC was invented, the first programmable electronic general-purpose computer which is able to solve a large class of numerical problems through programming. At this point, you can say that computing has officially walked into its field from mechanical to electromechanical release that took more seconds to digital vacuum tubes that took microseconds. Vacuum tubes were a huge improvement over years. More number of technicians will be needed to place vacuum tube. Due to vacuum tubes, the computer took up space of entire room and consumes more energy to power up. In 1947, the first silicon transistor was invented at Bell Laboratory. 1954, the first transistor for digital computer was invented. TRADIC was the first transistorized computer. The hardware side, the first memory side, the RAM core store was introduced in 1951. The first hard drive was introduced by IBM in 1957. It was called IBM 3380 and could store 2.52 GB. Its cabinet was about the size of a refrigerator and whole thing weighed in at 550 pounds. On the software side, a lot of invention began to come. The art of computing, hardware and architecture was become some more standardized. Instead of everyone working on different variations of computing machine, assembly was the first programming language to be introduced in 1949. Assembly was the way to communicate with machine in pseudo English instead of machine language, that is binary. First true widely used programming language was introduced by John Backus at IBM in 1954. Assembly is a long-level language and Fortran is a low-level language. And low-level languages where we writing instructions and machine code, our deep understanding of computer architecture and instructions are still quite executed desired program, which mean a limited number of people have the skills. Also, compare code back to machine code is still an expensive and time-consuming process. Transistors were major improvement of vacuum tubes. More complex computers become the more complicated and numerous connection between transistors increasing the likelihood of faulty wires. In 1958, this all changed by the invention of integrated circuits by Texas Instruments. The integration of large number of tiny transistors into small chip results in circuits that are orders of magnitude smaller, faster and less expensive than those constructed of discrete electronic components. The invention of integrated circuit reduces the power and heat consumption of computer and made them significantly more economically feasible to design and build. Integrated circuits perks the hardware and beyond computers but various other electronic devices due to miniaturizations. If we want to perform various functions in the IC, we have to give instructions for it. For human-to-human communication, we can use various languages. But machine does not understand these communication languages. It only understands machine language, that is either on or off, 1 or 0 and high or low. So giving instructions to machine in 011 format is called programming. Or otherwise, programming is a way to instruct the computer to perform various tasks. The language which we use to communicate with machines is called programming languages. Programming languages can be categorized into two: low-level language or high-level language. Machine language, assembly language are low-level languages. Machine language is a bit difficult one because it provides instructions as 0 or 1. So we introduced assembly language. In assembly language also, instructions are complex. So we introduced high-level language. C, embedded C, Python, Java, etc. are high-level languages. The C program language is recognized worldwide and used in a multitude of applications. It is the base language of all advanced computer languages. Embedded C is the most popular programming language in software field for developing electronic gadgets. Now Java is the most popular programming language used to create web application and Now Python is a general purpose and high-level language. You can use Python for developing desktop, GUI applications, websites or web applications. If we want to communicate with computer, only 0 or 1 will work. If we give our language instructions, it will not work. So we use compilers to translate our language to machine language. That is, compiler is a computer program that translates computer code written in one programming language into another language. So guys, please refer more on the history of computers. From next class onwards, we will learn embedded C program language in Tinkercad. We will meet in next session with a Tinkercad project, and till then, bye.